Abraham. Veliz.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. All right. Awesome, Abraham. Looking sharp.
Thank you.
So you'll have 2 minutes to say your speech. The time will start as soon as you start speaking. But after the 2 minutes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and raise my hand and say time. That way you'll know that's your cue, that your time is up. So whenever you're ready, your time will start. So yeah, good luck.
Okay, thank you. So I can start whenever.
Sure.
Okay. So hola familia. Thank you all for having me. My name is Abraham Veliz, and I am a sophomore pursuing a construction management degree as well as a minor in business. I am currently an active member, and I am planning to become your upcoming treasurer. About a year ago, when I first joined SHEP, I was unaware of the type of impact that an organization can have towards an individual. When I first joined, I really wasn't familiar with anyone. I kind of just came in, not knowing anyone. After several meetings and attending office hours, get to knowing people, uh, everything just sort of came together. I'm glad to say that SHEP has dramatically changed the way I portray myself to be. It has developed my professionalism in a way that I didn't think I would reach at such a young age with rarely any experience. This development originally began when I started attending resume critiques, mock interviews, info sessions, including socials. Currently, I work as a customer relations manager at the University of Houston Student Center. As a customer relations manager, I slightly assist the information desk on finding alternatives on how many people can be on shift, who can be on shift, just because as the pandemic began, most of our revenue and events decreased dramatically. So that's something that has really been a bump in my role right now as I work. In the short time that I've been in SHEP, I've decided to run for treasurer because I want to give back to SHEP's new members as they come in. As a treasurer, I want to promote as many scholarships and as many events as I can. Um, I want them to attend RODC and the national convention. As a recent RODC attendee, I can speak for myself that it has enhanced the ability to speak and strengthen leadership while also having different members.
All right, that's time, Abraham. Good job on your speech. Cindy, ready with your question? Or Andres, either or.
Andres, you can go.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for the speech. The question I have is, if you were to prioritize the 5 pillars of SHEP, which one would you fund the most and which one would you fund the least?
The most, I would say, academic, just because, in my opinion, it brings the most out of people and shows like their leadership and the way who they are and what they portray themselves to be. And the least, to be honest, in a way, I don't really believe I say any of them are. So that would be my response. Like I don't really think any of them would be down there as the least, considered the least.
Well, if you had to prioritize, what would be
Okay.
the last one? So not necessarily which one would you not fund at all, but which one would you prioritize at the very bottom? There's no wrong answer. It's just your thought, your process.
I would also consider it academic as well. I mean, I would say academic as well. just because it has its downsides on affecting professionalism. So that's what I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Just for, I guess, my question follow up, what's your classification? I didn't see it on the sheet.
I'm a sophomore. I'm majoring in construction management, and I'm graduating in May 2023.
Okay, cool. And my question to you is, so you said you wanted to focus on the scholarships, and how exactly do you plan to do that? Managing your budget, coming in from, you know, a tough year as COVID. I'm not sure what your finances are looking like, and I don't know if you do eat too, but I would imagine, you know, it's a tough year for everybody. How would you manage to effectively optimize your budget to ensure that you have more scholarships for the upcoming year?
Okay, definitely. Well, currently I kind of relate to what I'm doing right now at the student center. So what we do, what I would do as a treasurer, I would try to minimize our spendings, try to find alternatives on I would say not cheaper things, but things that we don't spend much on, but get the best out of. So we can allow those opportunities to come in and reduce our spending, but allow new SHEP members to get that experience in attending RODC, National Convention, and events like that.
I like that. Thank you.
All right, Abraham, last question. As a treasurer, one of your big responsibilities is to make sure that we have fundings for these big events like National Convention as well as RODC. What system will you have in your hands to make sure that you have a strong budget for your term as a treasurer?
What system? What do you mean?
Just the way that you'll basically manage and organize the budget for the.
Okay, so one system that I would prioritize is Excel. I feel like Excel gives you the organization that you need to be a treasurer, as well as Word. You can easily take screenshots, write down your notes, write down receipts, write down checks that come in, that come out, money that you give to chairs, and just spendings in general that come in that leave. You could definitely use Excel as a way to track everything that comes in and comes out of the organization.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Abraham, for your time. Great job, and that wraps up the treasurer.